The MV Christena Disaster is a somber chapter in the history of St. Kitts and Nevis. Here are some lesser-known facts about this tragic event. The MV Christena was built between 1958 to 1959 by Sprostons Limited in Georgetown, British Guiana, present-day Guyana. It was owned and operated by the St. Kitts and Nevis Ministry of Communications, Works, and Transport. It was constructed via an appropriation of $132,500 from the British government. The MV Christena was a 160-foot ferry boat that had been working the 12-mile route between Basse-Terre, St. Kitts, and Charlestown, Nevis, for 11 years. It was designed to carry 180 passengers. The MV Christena was captained by James Richard Pontine, a 57-year-old Montserratian and former police officer with the Leeward Islands Police Force. At the time of sinking, it had recently undergone refurbishment 2 months earlier at a dry dock in Bridgetown, Barbados. On August 1, 1970, the MV Christena was overloaded during its final run from St. Kitts to Nevis. Although its passenger capacity was 155, it carried approximately 320 to 322 people on board that afternoon. To reduce complaints of waves soaking the decks, the Christena left port with empty ballast tanks. This practice allowed the ferry to ride higher in the water, but further compromised its stability. When the boat was half a mile off Nag's Head, the southern tip of St. Kitts, and entering the rougher seas that line up with the channel between the two islands, the ferry boat took on water because the captain could not close the hermetic doors of the ship. The captain abruptly turned his ship towards the coast in an attempt to run it aground, but the large, heavy ship capsized and in a matter of minutes it sank. Fishing boats came to help, but only 91 people survived, and the great majority of those were people that had to be rescued. More than 300 people were on board, including Nevisians, Kittians, and visitors. Tragically, 233 persons perished in the ordeal. After the sinking, 57 bodies were retrieved and identified. 66 bodies were retrieved but were unidentifiable. A number of bodies were trapped inside the sunken wreckage, and those bodies were left in place. A memorial stands on the waterfront in Charlestown, Nevis, honoring the 233 lives lost in the Christena tragedy. The memorial features a list of the victims' names and a map of the ferry's ill-fated route between the islands. A memorial headstone is located in Bath Cemetery on Nevis, and a monument is in Basse-Terre, St. Kitts. This disaster remains a defining moment in the collective memory of St. Kitts and Nevis, touching all segments of society and shaping the future of its people.